Still reeling from the finale? With a show packed with a plethora of callbacks and Easter eggs, that is bound to happen. If you were wondering what these callbacks were, then you clearly missed out on many things in Netflix's biggest show ever. Don't worry, we've got you covered with this video. So without further ado, let's get started. We love how Stranger Things imbues pop culture, and yet is packed with 80s classic movie references. The final 2 episodes of Season 4 are action-packed. And like everyone, you must be anxious to know who was killed. And more than that, you might have been captivated by the dramatic conclusion to have missed the number of sneaky Easter eggs hidden by the Duffer Brothers. So, let's dive into it. Number 1. Papa, the Demogorgon Lab. Joyce and Hopper encounter some monsters trapped in glass tubes in the Demogorgon Lab. Has anyone thought that this weirdly enough resembles a scene from Alien Resurrection? Well, it is. And as for the Hawkins gang, they were in need of some weapons to take Vecna down. Max hands over the Mike Myers mask to Eddie to disguise since he's still the Hawkins' most wanted man. This is a throwback to the classic horror film Halloween. Number 2. Vicky's Molly Ringwald outfit. Robin's crush Vicky was hanging out with her boyfriend while the gang went to the same war zone to collect battle supplies. Did you spot this? Vicky's hat looks very identical to Molly Ringwald's. This was back in the 1984 movie 16 Candles. To further add to this, when she was looking away, her hairstyle and looks were similar to the actor's iconic look. Number 3. The Piggyback, Joyce and Hopper's shirts. Joyce and Hopper were in desperate need of some new clothes since they were in a hideout, so they find some Hulk Hogan t-shirts. He was a huge star in the 80s, and the most prolific wrestler. It's a fun sight to see the duo fighting in these shirts with the Demogorgons. Number 4. Murray's classic Star Wars line, Star Wars: A New Hope. Ever since the Star Wars: A New Hope movie, the classic line, "I got a bad feeling about this," was one lurking in all the movies. While Stranger Things quite has its own riff, we were shown in the 9th episode that Murray said the iconic line while driving back with Joyce and Hopper to the Russian lab. He says, "I don't know, Jim, I've got a bad feeling about this." When Hopper wonders if breaking back in will be easy since they couldn't spot any guards at the entrance. Number 5. Max's memory, Sissy Spacey as Carrie. Max planned to hide in one of her favorite memories when she got under the control of Vecna, and that favorite memory of hers was when she did the snowball dance with Lucas and her friends in Season 2. Nonetheless, this time around, the darkness keeps creeping in. This reminds us of Stephen King's novel adaptation movie Carrie, 1976. The highlight of that movie was its bloody prom scene, where we can see the main character covered in blood. This can be seen as the balloons start bursting and blood leaks out of them, as well as the blue school dance aesthetic. Number 6. Vecna's final fight, Stranger Things Vecna fight. As part of the Hawkins gang's plan to defeat Vecna, they try to destroy the body of Vecna in Upside Down. Nack shoots the monster with several shots, and the others fire Molotov cocktails at it. But what surprised them is when they reached down, they couldn't find a single body from the monster. This, weirdly enough, can be said to be another callback to the 1978 movie Halloween. When Dr. Sam Loomis shoots Michael Myers, he falls through the window. But, just like in this series, when they look out the window, Michael's body is nowhere to be found. Number 7. Hopper wields an iconic sword, a Stranger Things sword. We were shown in the movie that Hopper used a sword while he was on a fighting spree with the Demogorgon in the season's finale. He intended to decapitate the monster, but the sword you are seeing is not a normal one. Yes, you heard it right. If you pause at the right time, you can observe that the sword was Conan the Barbarian sword from the classic 1982 movie. Just look into the details and you will be surprised to see the same markings on the hilt of the weapon. Stranger Things fans think they figured out a Hopper plot hole. And who dies in Stranger Things Season 4, Volume 2? These were the only things on our minds, but now you might have realized just how much you missed. You can still go binge watch it for a second time. Alright guys, that's a wrap for this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for more videos just like this. See you guys next time!